CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are marching ahead in season 25. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we made it to gold. There's a lot to cover in this video, so make sure you stick around until the end to catch everything. We're going to get into some battles. We're going to get into some live attacks. We're going to cover... first, we're going to cover the tech tree. We're going to go over the changes we made today, what we're going to do tomorrow, and everything that you guys need to know to be able to push forward. I know there's a lot of people that right now are stuck in rank, you know, they're stuck in iron, they're stuck in 12, 13, 14. Don't feel bad if that's you, because everybody's there. Everybody's there. So we're going to go over what you got to do to get out of there and get into gold as quickly as possible. If you can get to gold in the next couple days, you're going to be set for the rest of the season. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. If you find the videos helpful, I do really appreciate it if you use the code CHICKEN in the shop. We got some big things coming up, and yeah, so let's get into it. So the biggest thing today was, like we talked about in yesterday's video, was getting the critters. So once we got the critters, we only need them at about tick 4, so don't go crazy with the tokens. Tokens are hard to come by right now, so do not waste them. Looking at you, Zukas, early on. Those are heavies. Looking at you, Zukas, early on. That was not ideal. That was not ideal. And guys, you have a hard time following along or whatever, or if you just want to chat and hang out, make sure you join up the Discord server. The link to that is going to be in the video description. We also have a code giveaway coming up at the end of this week, I think, and we're going to host that within the Discord server. So if you've been using the code CHICKEN, just join the server, tell someone you've been using it, and we'll get you entered that giveaway. We're giving away $100 worth of free instant training just to you guys, just to show some support back to those of you that choose to support the Chicken. So, yeah, critters were the biggest thing. We only need them at rank 4. Now, I took the bottom path. Maybe some of you guys followed me there. Maybe some of you guys didn't. But the top path ended up being the kind of the more optimal way to go. But either way, let's just start at the beginning and see what we need to go over here. So if you're really stuck, if you don't have a lot of keys and you don't have a lot of tokens, I would just focus on grabbing your defenses and slowly progressing. Whenever you're slowly progressing or you're kind of behind the pack, getting defenses and building those up, that's going to allow you to just slowly move forward. You know, you might not be able to jump forward as quickly if you had more tech, but that's at least going to get you some consistent progress, and that's what we're after in Warships. So I'm skipping machine guns for right now. I guess I'll talk about my path first. So what I'm doing is I went critters to help with heavy rush. Next, I'm going boom mines. Then I'm going straight to 4ER. Bombardiers are not that good at 3 engines. We'll see that in a second. I am using them right now. They're all over the place. Sometimes they win. A lot of times they lose. They're not very consistent. I would not recommend rushing to Bombardiers, even though that was the plan going into the season. And I still think they're going to be good once we get to 4 engines, but they're not good in it of themselves right now. What we do need to have, and Kavan is still providing little to no value. So, I mean, that's like 60 keys right there that are really kind of unnecessary at the moment. If we look at the global leaderboard, a lot of the guys up at the top here that are already in diamond, oh my god. They have 4 engines, they have boom cannons, and they have boom mines. Now, the way to hit these bases, the best way is going to be with bombardiers. So, it's good to have them before we go to 4 if we weren't rushing ahead initially. So, that's basically where we're at in terms of the tech tree. Now, we don't really want to go back and get any multi-nodes or gunboat energy. We do want to focus on defenses. We want to focus on mines. Mines are always cheap, and they always provide a ton of value. Some guys went rifleman. I wouldn't bother with it for right now, unless, of course, you went the top path already and you have them. They are somewhat viable. They're just not, you know, they're not worth going back for sure, so... That's where we're at. Now, I did max out the mortars. That was to deal with the critters. And you can see my base here. This is just an anti-heavy rush with critter base. This is what we need to be running at 3 engines. We just have to make it very tough or impossible. I didn't get anyone that cleared me rushing 2 engines and crittering the other one, which is the way I got to gold today, was simply by doing that. So, I'm not using the attack now, so I'll just briefly kind of explain it. But basically, if we have a setup like this, I'm going to throw 1 box of critters on the engine room. I'm going to flare the heavies up on this side and then over to this engine. And I'm gonna hopefully try to shock stuff and clear this one with critters. But you see how difficult that is on this layout. Now this layout is not to stop heavy rush. We want them to heavy rush because what we're gonna do in offense is gonna be faster than that, ideally. So we just want to make each engine impossible or as hard as we can to take with just critters and a couple shock bombs. So that's the idea there. And that's what I did. I made this base myself. I didn't copy it. It's not like super amazing or anything. I think Amy's running a pretty sweet base. If you guys want to see one that you probably should copy, this is if you got the defenses for it, obviously. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good base that I would recommend if you guys are going to be in 3 engines for a little bit and beefing up on defenses. So with that being said, we got a little win streak going. Let's see if we can keep it up. And yeah, so I'll show you how I'm using bombardiers, and it's not easy right now, and it's kind of funny, but I've got Kavan loaded up with the ice shield, and we go like this. We go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Immediately flare these guys over here. And basically the idea is we have 2 squads. We've got this main squad here, and then we've got the other guys coming in. Now I don't have smoke. Smoke would be nice with this. And then we're going to go heavy, bomber, bomber, right about the same time that they're about to lock on with this one. And come on, we need Kavan. And then we're going to flare them over this way. And then the idea is that we want to keep these ones alive up top. And then as soon as we lock onto this one, we're flaring over here. I did that a little bit too slowly. And it would be nicer to have... there we go, we got our ice shield. It would be definitely nicer to have... forgot where I was going with that. Be nice to have more bombers right now is what it would be nice. Okay, so that's the idea. We fizzled out, but yeah, it's pretty rare to fizzle out doing this. I don't know what happened there. I guess we just got too excited with it, but that was the idea, and it was working pretty well earlier today. I can't believe that we fizzled out doing that. That's crazy. That only happened one other time. Because I mean, you can pretty well just throw out all the bombardiers and just you know, let them do their thing. But we'll try it again. 1, 2, 4. And then this one I'm gonna move them over a little bit more just because there's a lot of mines there that I want to skip. Also, this one we could probably critter the top engine, but it's gonna be a little bit tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're going to save these bombers over here. Now we're going to shock up this way. Get a nice little Kavan ice shield going. We're going to shock. And watch this. There we go. So that's about as fast as we're going to get with bombardiers. 315, around that kind of range. That's how the attack should look. I still don't know. I guess we dragged them through a bunch of machine guns. That's how the attack should look. Whew, man, that was close. But yeah, so if they're gonna heavy rush us, we should be able to beat them with bombardiers. That's the whole idea: is make it tough to heavy rush and use critters, and then just make sure on offense that we're running a pretty clean attack with bombardiers. So that's the idea for right now. And unfortunately, we're not going to get the win streak bonus there. But let's try one more before we sign off. Back to gold. But yeah, it's been like this all day. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As soon as I got to gold, it was just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We didn't really make any progress. I wasn't able to secure my gold chest once I got to gold, which is a little bit frustrating. This is trickier. So he's got max flamethrowers. He's got max flamethrowers, so we can't really just rush through this. What do we see here, chicken? I think what we gotta do is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just let them clear some of this stuff coming up. And then we'll kind of delay drop the other guys on the left. Not by much though, because I do need them all out there. And go to this one. There we go. Okay. And now we just got to be able to shock. Careful. It's risky, man. It's risky. Ice shield. Ice shield, ice shield, ice shield. Looks like Yvonne is gonna die. Okay, okay, okay. We got one shock left. And come on, bombardiers. We got 3 of them. We got 2 of them. We got 1 of them. Nope, it's not gonna. Wow, that's crazy. I fizzled twice in the video. I only fizzled once today with the bombers. But this guy had our number. He actually attacked us pretty quickly, I think. Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. But yeah, bombardiers, they're not huge wins, just themselves. But we were able to get to gold today by getting critters, so that was nice. But hopefully that helps you guys out. I'm going to go back and forth from gold to 15 about 100 more times tonight. But yeah, we just got to save up our keys, get to 4 engines. Tomorrow's going to be a grind. It's going to be a slugfest. We're not really going to have much to open up and upgrade. We'll get the boom mines, I guess, but that's really going to be all we're going to be able to accomplish. So, yeah, there it is. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more on Season 25. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Checking out. Back.